Hello, grade 3. Hope you're doing well and hope you're safe. Our lesson is about hurricane. What is a hurricane? Lesson 2, pages 445 till 460. It's done by me. The next slide, instructions. Watch the videos on slides number 4 and 9. Read the summary written. Complete the questions on the spaces provided. Do the online assessments on Edmodo after completing the lesson. And of course, please check eAlpha. You have an assignment there after finishing the presentation. The objectives. We will be able to investigate and describe the effects of a hurricane. Of course, you know that hurricanes are a type of severe weather. Severe weather, a very dangerous and harmful weather. From the picture, what do you think a hurricane is? Is it a type of fast-moving waves? Or is it a type of strong-moving wind? Dear students, please watch the link and record the following. After you watch the YouTube link, which is this, Dr. Beanox, hurricanes. Let's go back to the presentation. Please answer. What is a hurricane? What are the effects of a hurricane? In your opinion, how can we be safe from it? You can record your answers and please email them to me on my email or on Edmodo if possible. What do you think damaged this house? A big storm. A big storm damaged this house. Hurricanes. A hurricane is a huge storm. A hurricane rotates around its center, called the eye. Here it is. It rotates around the center and it's called the eye of the hurricane. The eye of the hurricane is the calmest part of the storm with only light winds and fair weather. What does the photo show? What do you see? The motion of the clouds, the swirling motion of the clouds. So again, if you could possibly answer, what is a hurricane? What is the calmest area of a hurricane? Let's see if you remember. Forming a hurricane. Please watch the video about forming a hurricane and answer the following questions. Let's see our video. How do hurricanes form?
Hurricanes are very large and intense.
How do hurricanes form? Okay, let's go back to the presentation. After watching the video, could you please answer, where do hurricanes form? Let's see, how do hurricanes form? That's a summary. Hurricanes need large area of warm water and an area of low air pressure. 2. The warm water heats the air above it. The warm air rises. Wind flows toward the low pressure at the center of the storm. When the storm is large enough, it starts to rotate, producing the circular motion around the eye, the center of the hurricane. That's a picture to summarize what we just read. Number 1, warm ocean water, more than 80 Fahrenheit, provides energy for the hurricane and causes more evaporation, making humid air and clouds. 2, winds coming together force air upwards. 3, winds flow outward above the storm, allowing the air below to rise. 4, Humid air rising makes the clouds of the storm. Light winds outside the hurricane, steer it and let it grow. Please look at the following pictures. The effect of hurricanes. What do you see? What do you see here? And here? What do you see? The effect of hurricanes. Why is a huge storm dangerous? It can damage trees and buildings and cause floods. In addition to damaging personal property, hurricane winds can be deadly for people and animals. The heavy rain can flood the coastal area and cause mudslides. Hurricanes push ocean water, carrying large boats onto shore. How can a hurricane be destructive? How are rains during a hurricane destructive? How can a hurricane be helpful? Predicting hurricanes. Why do scientists use special planes to study a hurricane? To fly into hurricanes to gather information. They use these to gather information about hurricanes. Meteorologists use satellites and special planes that fly into hurricanes to gather information about the storm. They use these satellites to gather the informations. Hurricane safety. We have here before a hurricane. Prepare an emergency action plan for you and your family. Close windows and move objects from your yard or house that could blow away. Evacuate when told to do so. During a hurricane, always stay indoors, leave mobile homes and go to the nearest shelter. Follow emergency instructions. After a hurricane, check for injured or trapped people. Be sure the tap water is safe to drink. Thank you for listening. Hope the video was good enough. Please be safe, and I miss you so much, and I love you all.